Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and thank you for stopping by again. This is going to be a relatively short one this evening. I sent out the report on Panama to Retirement Wave subscribers. If you thought you were a subscriber to Retirement Wave at the site, the website, and you have not received your copy, you should check your spam filter, of course. But otherwise, if it's not there, I'm going to suggest this. It happens every once in a while, glitches in these systems. And there are several thousand of you, so it's not rare to lose one or two or three or four here or there. So if you have not received it and you're convinced you are a subscriber, then go into the website, go to the report section, download it so you definitely have a copy. Then go to the contact page and just drop me a note saying, this is the website I use to subscribe, and I thought I was subscribed. Could you please check? Now, I can go in manually. If I know the address, I can go in manually and check and see if it's there. And if it's not there, I can add it, because that's what you want. You want it to be there. If it is there, then we can test it. I can just send you a note, but I think it will probably be a question of spam. And the filters these days, you never know. You never know. Whether or not one's going to get through the first time. So do that, and I'll see to it that you're on that list. But if it comes as a surprise to you that there's a report out there, well, you usually go get your copy soon. For everyone who is new here, this is typically after I send anything out, the newsletter-wise, which is very rare, we get some new subscribers here at the YouTube channel. You're most certainly welcome, and I will be back here to talk to you too. To the people who are not subscribers, don't need to be, to Retirement Wave or newsletters or anything of that sort, to everybody else, and basically the whole community, we have just in the last few days gone through many changes. We now have a very detailed and long list of openings for all sorts of things. And one of those was for hair salons and barbers. So you can see I got hair short again. You can't know, well, you probably do know, many of you, what a relief it is to finally get your hair cut after 5 months of not having it cut. I was having it sort of, I would plaster it in the back of my head, as far back like this. If I turned sideways, I would look like a duck. But what could you do? And it really was annoying. So as I'm sure, again, a lot of you know better than I do, people who actually have a lot of hair instead of a little left over like I do. But it's a delight to have that. And other things are opening up. Things are shifting and changing, that's all, and we're well on our way. Now we're headed toward what we told, now October 12th is the time for the airport to open. Look, I'm not going to sit around and worry about this. I think they're very serious about this one because they've got other pieces coming together. It makes sense to fall in there. Of course, we don't need a major upswing in infections here. That is not going to be a good thing. That could delay things again. Costa Rica has some difficulties here, and they've been very careful about who they've let in the country. So we need to see how we deal with this next few weeks as we open up internally within the country to a great extent. We won't have some things like bars and casinos and what have you yet open. Some of the sporting events and what have you will be without audiences initially until those get sorted out. But so much more the restaurants, the shopping, and the mixing of people in general throughout the city, this is underway. It's going to change things, and thank God for it. We're beginning to make that shift, and we will work at trying to keep this thing going in the right direction so we can be open for you when the time comes and be able to help you when you get down here. So I will be back to talk a little bit more now that things are beginning to come together. I'd been hesitant to talk about a lot of stuff because I didn't know, when we were going to really start to open, and we have truly started to open now. And even though I can't tell you there won't be any interruptions, still the feeling of movement forward here is very real. And so now I am going to be focused on more on that. So I look forward to talking to you again. I won't keep you any longer. Just wanted to check in with folks and let you know that I'm feeling a lot better about things now. I hope you are too. And I hope and trust that someday we'll all be able to meet each other. And until then, however, thank you for stopping in tonight. And I look forward to talking to you again.